Hey guys, back out with another detecting video. I haven't done one of these guys in a little while. Today I'm actually metal detecting a home site that I recently discovered in a book I was reading in my hometown, and went to go ask the homeowners, and they said okay. So the house dates back to the 1870s. That's when it was homesteaded, and I've actually driven by this place many times and had no idea that there was actually an old Victorian that used to sit here. All there was left was a garage, what looked like some kind of an old garage that was probably built in the 50s, I assume, that had just collapsed. So anyway, I'm out here and I just found my first target. Let me turn you guys around and show you what it is. So it looks like it's well, I know it's a wheat penny. It was coming up kind of orange, so I assume it's going to be probably 40s or 50s. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised, but now it's kind of looking greenish actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. 1932 it looks like. I'm gonna clean it up and just to double check. Last time I thought I had a 30s penny, it turned out to be 1910. That was about 2 weeks ago. Alright. So the history of this property is pretty cool. The guy who originally owned this back in the 1870s, he had a house right here, and right across the street used to be an old store that he used to sell mining equipment to old miners. The mine that he owned was about a mile or so down the road to the right. And he owned a mine up there, and he wound up getting about $15,000 to $25,000. And so he wound up building a hotel in the town I live in, and I had no idea. So it's just interesting, the things that you drive by, the things that you walk by in your own hometown that you've seen millions of times, and you have no idea what the history is behind it till you pick up a book and read it. So I encourage you guys to pick up your local history books and read them, and you'll find places like this that are pretty much untouched. Okay, so I got my second good target here. Looks like it's an old part of a lantern, and that looks like an oldie. I wish it had that little dial on there that told you the date, but I'm pretty positive that's like late 1800s, early 1900s. Let me clean this guy off and see what it looks like. I may have to soak this in water. I don't want to damage it any more than it already is, but very cool. So guys, I was totally wrong about where that old homestead was. I actually just got permission from the guy who runs the farm, and well, he gave me the number for the guy who actually owns the place. So I called the other guy back, and he said, well, yeah, the house used to be right underneath that old oak tree in the back. And I'm like, okay, so that's the first place I went to, and I don't know why I never noticed these cement pads here. And let me turn you guys around. So I should have known, obviously, these pads had something to do with the house. I was fixated on that old barn there that collapsed. So it's the first place I went to. I saw these and I figured, oh well, maybe that was just part of a bigger barn. Didn't even think about it, and then I came over here, I started seeing these bricks, and in the history book I was reading, it said it had 3 chimneys, so that must have been one there. 1, 2, and that must have been the third one. And I would assume that was probably the entrance. That was probably a secondary entrance, and that right there was probably the driveway that came up to it. So my first signal in this area was right over there. It was some nails or something. I can't remember where it was. But my second signal, it's nothing great, but pretty interesting nonetheless. Got some square nails here, and then I've got this. I don't know what the heck this was, but it looks like some kind of a hinge right behind it here. And looks, I don't know, looks like a window. I don't really know what this could be. Pretty cool though. Got some square nails here, so that goes with the timeline of it being built in the 1870s, 1880s. So that's pretty cool to find. And actually I've got a project with these square nails. I'm going to make something for a YouTuber buddy of mine, so that'll be interesting. So anyway, on to the next signal, guys. Hopefully we can find some old coins somewhere in here. Obviously we're getting signals. I want to definitely check underneath that tree and those trees there, but the sprinklers are going to be a problem. I might have to get wet. Hey guys, it's about 4 days later. I'm back at that old place again. I kind of ran out of time on Sunday, so me and my daughter are back metal detecting it, see if we can find anything cool. So I just got a good signal. We've probably had about 8 or 9 or so decent signals. Not really anything good though, but we just got our first good signal, and I believe it's a wheat penny. Let's go take a look and find out what it is. Alright, there it is right there. No, it's a wheat penny. Kind of already checked it out. I didn't really see a date, or I didn't really look for a date yet, but whenever I see these red ones, it's usually a good indicator that they're 1940s and 50s. So let's see if we can clean this up a little bit and find a date. Found one right over by that tree, pretty close to it, and it was 1937. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna have to take this off screen here. Alright guys, so I believe this is 1944 or 1945 wheat penny. So yeah, anyway, wheat penny's a wheat penny, I'll take it. Maybe we can find some earlier ones. Alright, see you on the next hole. Alright guys, so just got another signal. It sounds just like the other one, so I'm hoping for a wheat penny or a like a dime or something. Doesn't sound like it's silver, so probably another wheat penny. I'm gonna have my daughter video this, so we're gonna do a live dig. Today I'm actually using my small, what is it, 6-inch coil? Yeah, from my Equinox. And actually it's doing a lot better than the other one. It really picks through the trash and really does well. Pretty positive it's going to be a wheat penny. It was coming up like 25 to 28. Sometimes they're dimes, but usually they're wheat pennies. Okay, so it's a little bit up here, and it's actually coming up a little higher now. Who knows? It could be something good. Maybe it's a silver coin. It's funny, I went over this with my bigger coil, and I didn't hear it, but then again, I did have a sprinkler blasting me, so could have been why. Alright. Right here. Of course, it's a tree root. Oh, I see it. Hey, it looks silver, guys. Oh man, look at that. That is going to be a barber dime. I can already see the one dime on the back. Wow. Kaylin, this is going to be like 1800s or early 1900s, honey.
Cool.
All right, let's take a look at this. I didn't bring any spray. Dang it. Yep, barber dime. It's my second one, guys. Alright, I'm going to save this for the end of the video because I don't have any spray with me. I don't want to damage this. But we're going to wait until the end of the video, until I get home, and we'll spray that off, right? What do you guys think it is? Leave a comment and let me know what year you guys think that is. Alright, sweet, on the next hole. Alright guys, it's not the best signal, but it's right about here. It's coming up a solid 9-10. And I know on the Equinox, that's usually gold, or it could be rusty something, whatever, or foil or something. But I figured since it was next to that silver dime, we're going to try it. See, right? I put my headphones on so I can focus on where this is. Alright guys, right there. It's coming up like a 10 or 11. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, it should be straight down.
I don't think it's recording.
Let me see. It is. All right, whatever this is, I think it's going to be junk, but oh, looks like it might have some kind of design on there. It looks kind of weird. I think it might be junk, but I'll clean that up later. If it's anything, I'll show you guys. Alright guys, got me a 1904, I believe that's what that is, 1904 Barber dime. That's in actually pretty good shape. I thought it was going to be pretty slick, but it also turns out to be an S. So I don't know if that makes it worth anything, but I'm just amazed by how good a shape that is. So you can see the S down below. Alright guys, I think we're done for the day. I have somewhere to be around 2 o'clock, and it's about 12:30 right now, but as you can see, that grass is a little bit tall behind me. I think I'm going to try to come back maybe during the fall once that grass kind of dies back. It definitely has potential, and I'm super glad I put that small coil on there. It really helped me out. I also want to mention my buddy Casey from Coyote Works. Go check him out on YouTube. He's got an awesome channel. Him and I just did a collaboration video together about 2 weeks ago. I have to say that video quality is not the best because of the wind we have in Central Oregon, but it was a great trip nonetheless, and he's actually going to be putting out his version of the video at some point soon, so go ahead and go check him out. He's a great guy. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next video.